Dreamt about walking down a sunny neighborhood. A friend walked with me until we arrived at a street. Suddenly, the sky above me had turned into darkness. My friend turned away and went toward a different direction while I crossed the street before me alone. Now, I was in a formless room filled with blue light. Many colorful particles in the air floated around me like a wonderful light show. I saw many angelic forms there. All of them were dancing to a song that I had never heard before. Soon, the dream changed again, and now I was in a cave. The cave was enormous, and the only path there was a stone walkway that went along a small chasm. I was also wearing a black suit with a red vest. It was the only suit I had ever owned in my life. And this suit made me look quite dignified and presentable. I walked along the stone path and stopped by a rock column. Inside it I found a sickly black worm. I poked it, but it didn't react much and was quite a pathetic looking thing. I continued walking along the stone path until it finally opened up into a small kitchen. Stores of food were stored everywhere in it. Then I saw a young white woman enter the room. She was wearing green olive military clothes. The girl was busy bringing in more items from another adjacent room. She noticed me, but ignored me with a smile. I proceeded to the adjacent room and looked around. The place looked like an underground bunker. It had army vehicles and many supply boxes stacked up on top of each other. I kept moving and entered a very large tunnel. I saw a group of armed men with a woman walking toward me. They were moving away from a closing safe room which sat behind them. Inside the safe room I could see thousands upon thousands of weapons, enough weapons to arm a small army. An older black man there had noticed me and aimed his pistol at me, but I ignored him because I had come with authority to speak with someone else. I walked toward an older white man with a beard who was wearing a sleeveless shirt. He was suddenly sitting down at a table. I walked up and wrapped one arm around him and told him this. Wait a little bit longer. Don't do anything just yet. Remember Jesus, he is a God of love, not a God of murder. And soon, the dream ended. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. 1 John 4:8. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love.